Good morning. This is probably the weirdest intro you're ever going to see on this channel, I promise. We're here in New York, and it's early morning, and it's time to get ready for the day. I'm headed over to the New York Super Trunk Show to serve as a judge for the United States Shoe Shine Championship, and I'm also going to be shining shoes with Safir, so it's going to be a pretty cool day. We're going to see a lot of awesome vendors, so let's get the day started. So just a quick rundown. I arrived yesterday at around 3:30 p.m. and headed straight to LaFaux for our class, which was almost done. I missed most of it, but Levi did an awesome job teaching. And then after, I went to have dinner with Levi, and I met Jesper and Justin, which was really, really cool. I've been talking to Justin Fitzpatrick for years now, and I never actually met him in person, so that was really, really cool. So overall, it was a really good end of the day, and today's actually the actual day, so it's pretty exciting. Here is the view. There's New York. I'm actually down the street from Times Square. Let's see if you can see. The window's kind of blocked off here, but maybe you can see Times Square over there a little bit. It's pretty bright, but it's a great view. So far, my New York experience has been amazing. All right, there's the suit I'm going to be wearing today. Went with the classic navy. Then my favorite tie and pocket square combo. These are by Gentleman's Gazette, Fort Belvedere, Raphael Schneider, if you've ever seen his channel. We have a collaboration here on YouTube, but he makes great stuff. I actually texted him right before I came out here. And then for shoes, of course, Strands. These are the ones Beato's Leatherworks actually put a spade sole on for me. It's an old video. It's been years, but I'm finally wearing them, so it's pretty cool. I know I usually don't wear a suit on this channel, but it's the New York Super Trunk Show. You've got to wear a suit. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. So let's head on over to the trunk show and check it out. I guess the rumors are true. Everyone does walk in New York, which I was not prepared for because I wore a brand new pair of shoes, but we definitely got our 10,000 steps in, even though my feet were killing me by the end of the day. Here, Levi and I are walking down the famous Park Avenue, so we felt pretty cool and even saw a Carmina retailer and decided to buy ourselves a new car. The trunk show started off with a patina exhibition featuring, from right to left, Chris Dillon of American Patina, Greg Park, aka Han Kor, and Alberto Suastes. They all did a fantastic job, and I'll show you here how they each interpreted their shoe using their choice of color and style. Of course, I was stationed primarily at the Safir Booth, shining shoes with Levi. I've never shined shoes in the seated position while the owner had their shoes on their feet, but it was a fun new way of doing it, and it was just much faster. Less comprehensive, of course, but still a really good time to talk to people while I worked. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think our booth was probably the busiest, if I do say so myself. A lot of people came to buy Safir and also get their shoes shined. It was just a really good time, way more fun than I thought. Remember, shameless plug, if you need anything Safir, you can get it from theelegantoxford.com. I carry Safir's entire inventory. Now upstairs, different shoemakers set up exhibitions on new models, and some had special made-to-order exclusives to the trunk show. I'll highlight some of my favorites, and I made sure to add subtitles because the trunk show was just incredibly loud, and the audio wasn't as good as I thought. We'll start with Bridlin, one of my absolute favorites of the day.
So this is the Founders 25. It's what we're launching a little later this year, and the idea is to try and bring as many of the craft processes, hand processes to our shoes while still keeping it affordable. This is a manual fudge wheel done by hand. We have a beveled waist and nailing about 10 stacks of leather heels, and all of this at $370 odd. That's the idea. We want all of the craft to be accessible. It's very easy to put it behind a paywall of 600, 700.
Now, I'd definitely be remiss if I didn't take a second here to give William Wong of Artisan a shout out. William owns an incredible gentleman's shop in London, and I just want to publicly acknowledge how much he's helped the channel by sending me shoes to review like Yearn and even Acme, and even providing me with an incredible Nakata hanger that has the Elegant Oxford logo on it. He's a true gentleman, and I just want to make sure you are all aware of him and his work. Truly an upstanding and outstanding person. Yearn was next, and as many of you know, I've reviewed their shoes before on the channel, but I was excited to see some of their new and existing models, including this jaw-dropping wingtip Oxford.
I ordered these Yearn loafers. They are hand belted, I believe.
Yeah, they are.
You got a nice beveled waist. You got the nice nail cap. Really clean stitch here on the hand. I ordered these in a chocolate suede.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
I hate shoe shining.
Yeah.
Shoe shining is for losers. I don't really.
This is a champion shoe shiner right here.
That last shoe, super clean.
Yearn has good stuff, man.
Of course, Kirby, Allison, and Justin Fitzpatrick, absolute legends in the industry. It was, of course, awesome to see Kirby again. We hadn't seen each other since the pandemic started, so it was really cool to catch up. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Francis Waplinger, one of the only bespoke shoemakers in the United States. His models are absolutely incredible and made completely by hand. It was definitely cool to finally meet him in person. I've been a fan a very long time. Now, I have a video of a special trunk show that we had with CNES the week after the New York Trunk Show here in San Diego. Alan Lee, the owner, is truly underrated, and I'm excited to show you what he's been up to. Suffice it to say, I'm impressed with what he's offering. We have a special group made to order, and I had such a fun time with him and Alicia in San Diego. Stay tuned for that video coming soon. Last but certainly not least was the United States Shoe Shine Championship. I'll let Kirby introduce the contestants and then I'll give you my thoughts.
So first, to your right and my left, we have Caleb Malinowski from Dallas, Texas. To his right, we have Hank Lee from Camarillo, California. And then finally, Ray Chen from Stony Brook, New York. Okay, so Jesper, you my timer. Justin is. Justin, 3. Is everyone ready? All right. So this is 20 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So I'm going to get his eyes open for this. He's a hobby shoe shiner that certainly knows his stuff, which hopefully, if you were able to see the photographs of the entries, you could see. The split-toe derby was the shoe he shined, and he really did.
I was really excited for the competition since I've never seen one in person. The 20-minute time limit means that you really need to get your technique down perfectly. Overall, my only criticism is that I think the contestants should have spent a little more time packing the wax down before beginning to buff, and I say that because once we as judges had a chance to look at the shoes, we noticed that all 3 contestants had a little trouble developing a shine all the way. One shoe didn't even mirror shine completely, and the other 2 had some dry spots developing on the toes. Now, that's not a criticism on their technique at all. They're all great shiners, and they are really courageous getting up on stage. It's more of the reality of competition, and how quickly you have to shine while also making sure you have enough wax so that the shine develops correctly. All in all, I think we as judges selected the correct winner. The New York Super Trunk Show was a complete success. I'm so happy I got to attend this year because last year I wasn't able to make it. In fact, I was gonna go, but my son was born, and he was born a month early, so I just was not an option. I want to thank Justin, Jesper, and Kirby for having me as a judge for the United States Shoeshine Championship. It was a complete honor, and I hope to be able to do it again. Here's to many more trunk shows to come.
All right. So, okay, great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the 2024 U.S. Championship in shoe shining. As you can see, it is hard work, and it is hard work with no clock. And so they've got just 20 minutes, making it the departure. And so, let's see. So, the 2024 U.S. Champion of Shoe Shining is Hang Lee. So, there are a few things that I would note. So, congratulations, Hang. Why don't you come here and I'll put this. All right, here we go. Congratulations. A round of applause for Hank. So in addition